the cd command. The cd command stands for changing directory. Sorry. The next we have the cd command. The cd command stands for change directory and is used to switch from current directory to another directory. This command allows to navigation between the folders. For example, if you want to move the one folder to another folder, use cd. I'll show you the example. Ls have the bunch of cd test. Okay, you can you entered in switch it into the test folder. You can also switch the back. There are two useful options like a cd the back, like if you want to one directory backup using the dot take back to the previous directory you are where you are. These options are the handy and the quick navigation to the folders. The most of the times we use the cd. In every scenarios we use the changing directories. You can also use like if you want to move the set title option. If you want to move the home directory is a title option. So you easily you can get back to the home directory. This is one of the easiest way. You can discuss these titles and asterisks. So wildcards later. We use the cd command most of the times, changing directory or the moving directory one folder to another folder, one directory to another directory. It's one directory to another directory. You can move the anywhere using the path. If you want to move the entire path cd, you can easily move that path without any cursor or anything. Like cd dot get back to one and one, two. Sorry, that's my bad. Again cd slash yes, it's print out what was we have the pwd move on for the present working directory. It's print out the absolute path of the current directory, allows you to see the exactly where you are in the directory structure. It helps to navigate the keep tracking of the location within the files. Like pwd shows the pwd present working directory. pwd when you are forgetting where you are, use the pwd. There is no such options anything in the pwd. Just type the pwd. It indicates the where you are. Just print out the output entire directories. And the next we have the base name. Base name command, the command extract the display final component of the path, like a last folder or the file name or as shown in the example. Useful when you need the focus of the specified files or the folders names end of the path. It's extract only the end of the path. And we have the next we have the dirname command. The dirname command display the without and the final component, especially remove the last folders or file from the path. Together the base name, these commands can help you the handling the path in the scripts, but especially if you need to separate directory path from the final file name. Although we have there may be the frequency of the every task and valuable scripting others extracting. So is it's only the entire the link of the dirname. Making directory command used to create one of the more directories. Just make it here and testing there. Successfully created a directory. It's empty directory. For example, if you want to create the directory 1, directory 2, directory 3, you can also make it there test 1, test 2, and test 3. Sorry, ls. It successfully created text 1, test 2, and test 3. Yeah, there are the few options are more useful, but one of the option is most useful, like mkdir. The p option allows to create the path directories automatically. If you want to create the directory in the subdirectory, it's automatically created using the p option. Test and 2, test 3, test. It successfully created 1, 2, 1 in the 2 test and 2 in the test. This is a hierarchical structure. You can easily create the hierarchical structure using the p option. Show the ls r. Sorry, it's a capital R. These are the 1 test and 2 test and 3 test. See, this is hierarchical structure of using the p option. And another option, if you want to specify some permissions or rules using the mega directory, it's easily, for example, mega directory m0755. The sub let's say the test folder. It's strange, right? There's no such as a familiarity. So the user only write and execution the permissions, and others only execution the permissions. But there's a changes. There's slightly change in this. That's fine. We have used m option. Change the user. When folder is created, it's automatically creates 0755 the permissions, and it also applies folders in the any subfiles or anything. It's entire take the hierarchically and applies everything in the folders 0755. And then the rmdir is used to remove directories. This is successfully removed. Rmdir test 1 and test 2 and test 3. That's fine, it's successfully removed. But the directory content, but we often use the R option. The most of the times we use the recursive delete. Most of the times we didn't use the R in there. We have to use R option to delete the recursively any files or the folders and the working directory. rm there, sorry, rm r. rm there is optional. We can also use rm r option. Remove the hierarchical files or the structures of the, like if the folder is empty, we have used rm r option. If the folder is any subfolders, like using the r option. And the cat command is short for the concatenating. The commonly used to display some standard output such as a terminal screen. For example instance, if you want to view the content of the text file, you can easily using the cat file uh, text file, and it's in the everything in that file. It's a particularly useful for the quick viewing the small files, the multiple files in a one. But don't, for the example, echo is a testing. .txt. That's my bad. It's an echo. Let's take cat test.dsp. And is a print out the terminal, but don't use the cat command. It's a long list of format files. It's only view the, if the text file you have the only view the 1 or 2 pages, but if you have the more than 1 or 2 pages, use the less command. The less command is used to create where the viewer the long tested files at the 1 pages at a time. Less test txt, making easier to navigate the print everything at once. It is a various options. Like I want to search like this, search depress. Let's find the depression. Using the slash, you can search anything. There's a bunch of the options you can use using the man command. I didn't explain everything right here. You can use the man unless you show the all of the options. What are the useful? You can get dive into and search and learn what you want. And we have the command nl, which is display the content of files which are the numerically lines, like nl test.txt. In front of there is a 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 up to the these have the 77 lines. It's helpful the tracking the number of lines in a file. The n has I think nl is okay. We can know the why we use them. The options are not quite useful. Next we have moving on the head command. Head, the head command is display the first 10 lines as the default of the file. Sorry, the head command is used to display the first 10 lines by the default. It's want to specify the different numbers. If you want to, you can using that like head text.txt. It displays the first 10 lines as the default. You can also use the an option 20. It's display the top 20 lines. uh, it's most of the times it's very helpful. We use the head command. Head command use it to view the files only if you want to view the top 10 files or the 20 files, or top 10 files or the 20 files, or what was going on it. We can use in the head command. Head command is one of the most useful in the Linux administration system. And the tile, uh, uh, then we have the tile command is it shows the last 10 lines for files by the default. It is often tile text.txt. It's defaultly shows the last 10 lines. You can also mention it default indicates the last 20 lines. The tile f text.txt. Sorry, it's test.txt. These F option is the most useful with the log files. It's continuous watching the logs in real time, such as when new lines are added. It's useful to monitor the logs. Most of the times, when you are using the tile command, when you are analyzing the logs, the live data using the tile F option is very useful. The logs are added one by one. End of the uh, pages, end of the pages. You can use the what was going on. Is anything wrong? Uh, but you are the system administrator, the Linux administrator. You can easily view the logs. Certain scenarios. Click Control C. It's great.